A lot of fun tonight. It's a night of victory. Mary, what a wonderful time for Tecumseh's favorite daughter.
Well, it is a fun time. And you know, one of the things I like to say when I give speeches to our young students of Oklahoma, you can be anything you want to be. If you work hard, if you study, keep out trouble. Little Tecumseh girl here that has worked hard, and you know, anybody can do great things in our state. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful, new, prosperous Oklahoma. We got a lot of work to do, and I'm very proud of my roots from Tecumseh.
In talking about roots, leaders are born, but they're also bred. Your parents were both leaders in Tecumseh. Tell us about that.
Oh, my mother's probably up there tonight saying, "What have you done, Mary?" But my dad was mayor of Tecumseh, and my mother became mayor of Tecumseh when he passed away. And so I learned about public service and doing for others from a great example that I have from both my parents. And I'm very, very proud of the great values and the roots that they gave me as a young girl growing up there.
Well, of course, you are a trailblazer. Since 1920, there has not been a woman to represent us in the Congress, the first lieutenant governor, and you could possibly now, well on your way to becoming the first woman governor of the state. How does that feel?
Well, it just shows that opportunities are unlimited for people that'll work hard and you know, talk about a better future for our state. But it feels great. I've enjoyed actually the women's support that I've received in this race. I've had a lot of my friends get involved in campaigning, and that's been a lot of fun too. But you know, all in all, this is about the future of Oklahoma. It's about all of Oklahomans. It's not about political parties. It's about creating jobs and opportunities, making government more efficient, smarter, more effective. It's about creating excellence in education. It's about removing impediments to business. We got a lot of work to do ahead of us, but I think the opportunities are unlimited for Oklahomans.
Well, in talking about work, Mary, you're putting your money where your mouth is. When you went out and you took over jobs of Oklahomans for a few days at the beginning of your campaign, could you tell us what you felt you gained from that experience to help lead us into the future?
Well, thank you. You know, one of the great experiences I had was working across Oklahoma on my tour, and I actually went out to 21 counties, and I worked 18 different jobs across the state. I waited tables, I made drilling pipe, I caked cows, fed cows. I worked as a machinist, I worked in an emergency room in a hospital. But I felt it was important that the next governor really understand the important needs of our Oklahoma working families and the challenges that they face every day. And one of the things I heard was, you know, people are worried about making ends meet. They're worried about being able to send their children to college, putting food on the table, you know, making the house payments, important everyday things that we deal with in life. But I also visit with our small businesses about how we can make Oklahoma more business friendly, because that's how we're going to create those jobs and opportunities for our families.
By strengthening our business. And you've shown a lot of strength today. Up early, already flew to Washington, back for tonight. What was so urgent in Washington for you today that you felt you had to be there?
Well, it's been a long day and a short night last night, but we found out about 9 o'clock last night that we were going to have a vote that was unexpected on funding for our troops and for our veterans and disaster relief. And so I wanted to get back for that very important vote today, and I got up at 4 o'clock and headed out by 6 and came back home at 9 o'clock tonight, so I didn't even get to vote for myself. But it's made for an interesting election this year.
Well, it was a proper choice to go and do your duty for all of us here in Oklahoma, and I believe Oklahomans made their choice for you tonight. Thank you, Mary Fallin, for speaking with us, and thank you from your hometown.
Well, like I said in my commercials, nobody will work harder for you in Oklahoma, nobody.